Hello my fellow Dovahkiin, and welcome to my mod review of the Elder Scrolls Skyrim Special Edition Creation Club mod pack, the Sheogorath pack. Now this little mod pack consists of two Creation Club mods, which are the Staff of Sheogorath and the Ruin's Edge bow. So let's have a look at the mods, see what they look like, see how fun they are to use, and we'll give them a little rating out of 5 at the end. So let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at the mod descriptions. For the Ruin's Edge, we have wield this deadly dark bow, favoured weapon of Syl, the Duchess of Dementia. Each arrow shot has the chance to cast a spell like Paralyze, Silence, Demoralize or Frenzy. Creation obtained through quest. And secondly, we have the Staff of Sheogorath. The symbol of office for the mad god Sheogorath, this grotesque staff has the power to stop opponents in their tracks. Creation is obtained through quest and includes an extra bonus artifact, the Fork of Horripilation. 1,500 credits cost you £10.99, so let's say 150 credits costs roughly £1. That means this mod pack costs roughly £3. If you buy the mod separately, they cost 400 credits for Ruin's Edge, which is roughly £2.50, and 250 credits for the staff, which is roughly £1.50. Let's start with Ruin's Edge. The next time you load up the game after downloading the mod, you will get a quest called the Edge of Ruin. The description says, "I have found a map to the location of the fabled bow, Ruin's Edge." The map marker takes us to Stony Creek Cave, where we find a group of bandits. Slaughter them all. A stone of Berenzyre can be found by following one of the paths to the right of the cave, so make sure you don't miss that. Once you've dealt with the bandits, you can pick up Ruin's Edge. When you loot the final bandit, you will find the bow and a large amount of cheese on the bandit's body. This is an obvious reference to Sheogorath's love of cheese.
Time for a celebration! Cheese for everyone!
The bow has the same base damage as a Falmer bow and a Dwarven bow, and slightly less damage than an Elven bow and slightly more than an Orcish bow. The enchantment randomly applies Frost, Demoralize, Frenzy, Drain Magicka or Paralyze. The key word there being or. It randomly chooses only one of those effects. Now the aesthetics of the bow are genuinely quite awesome. It has a sort of Hermaeus Mora-esque style, especially with the eye that makes the bow seem like it's alive, which is a little bit creepy, as the eye actually moves around in both first person and third person. You can't deny that it looks cool, but it looks like something Hermaeus Mora would have made. The original bow from Oblivion was given to you in the Shivering Isles DLC by the Duchess of Dementia, so that could explain why it looks as creepy and as freaky as it does. Ruin's Edge can be tempered with a Daedra Heart, and luckily I had a little stash of them. However, if you don't have any Daedra Hearts, all you need to do is simply travel to the College of Winterhold, walk over to the Hall of Attainment, walk up the stairs and speak to Enther, who is sure to have some in stock. If he's not right at the top of the stairs, just have a look around, he'll be around there somewhere. If he's not around there, then just wait, maybe sleep in a bed for a few hours, he will turn up eventually. After putting on my smithing gear and drinking a smithing potion, I was able to get the damage up to a mighty 235, which is only 54 less damage than my Dragonbone bow, which was tempered with the exact same smithing bonuses. Next we move on to the Staff of Sheogorath. Once you load up the game after downloading the mod, you'll get a quest called Put a Fork in It. The description says there's something waiting for me on the island of Solstheim. I should travel there and investigate. If you've never visited Solstheim before, you will need to go to the Windhelm docks and purchase passage from Skyrim to Solstheim from Galland, but make sure you have the 250 gold for the trip. Once you get to Solstheim, you are directed to the Retching Netch, so walk over there, grab the Fork of Horripilation and the mysterious note. The note reads, "Dear person who happens upon this letter, it is your lucky day. Nearby you will find the Fork of Horripilation. Oh, how do I love cutlery. But what is it, you must be asking? Well, horripilation is the standing of hairs on end due to cold, fear or excitement, and excitement is indeed upon us, my friend. Take this fork and use it to kill 2 special bull netches in single combat. Each will yield an artifact, the Eye of Seater and the branch of the Tree of Shades. Warriors of another age might find these familiar. Combine these together with some heartstones at a staff enchanter for a special surprise. If you're successful, you'll be rewarded quite handsomely with the Staff of Sheogorath. Handsome indeed. If not, well, I do love to watch a good fight. Yours truly, Lord Sheogorath." Now we need to travel to the west of Raven Rock and take out the first bull netch, which gives us Seater's Eye. Then we travel over to the Windstone, take out the second ball netch and grab the branch of the Tree of Shades. Once we have the eye and the branch, we can travel over to Tel Mithrin and use Nelof's Staff Enchanter. Now don't worry if you don't have access to the Staff Enchanter, all you need to do is a quick side quest for Nelof, which begins the quest Reluctant Steward. After completing this quest you can then use the Staff Enchanter. You will also need some Heartstones, but these can be found all over Solstheim, so just grab a pickaxe, go and find a deposit and mine them. If not, then you can probably buy them from a smith in Solstheim.
Digging when you're buried comes in handy. Digging is fun, digging is dandy. Rocks may fall, you can break them all if you keep your pickaxe handy.
Again, the aesthetics of this staff are just absolutely awesome. You can clearly see the 2 ingredients that you collected have been put to good use. You can see the intricately carved wood of the branch of the Tree of Shades, and you can also see the Eye of Surtur at the top of the branch, making the staff again look creepy and giving it a similar style and sort of connecting it with the bow, as they both feature the eye and they both have that sort of creepy look to them. And the enchantment on this staff is very, very powerful. What it does is targets that fail to resist are paralysed for 10 seconds, which is absolutely insane. You can recharge the bow with even a petty soul gem, however for the staff you need a full greater soul gem to completely recharge the enchantment. The bow uses very little charge per shot, which is handy as you will be shooting it a lot as your main weapon. However, the staff uses a large chunk of charge with every use due to its extremely powerful enchantment. Now one problem I had with the staff is that whenever I paralyse someone, it would paralyse them as normal. They would go solid and fall over as you would expect from the paralyse spell. However, when I went to do damage to them, it wouldn't do any damage, so if I shot an arrow at them, it would just bounce off them and do no damage, or if I tried to hit them with my dagger, it would just do nothing to them, which is extremely frustrating. I don't know if this is just a problem I had with the Ashbourne, or if it's a problem just that I had in my game, but it's definitely an annoying bug and will give marks down on the staff in particular. Okay, so now it's time for me to give the 2 mods an overall rating. So I will give the bow a rating out of 5, I will also give the staff a rating out of 5, and then I'll give the mod pack, the Sheogorath pack together, an overall rating out of 5. So let's start with the bow. The bow is lore friendly, it has a lore explanation. You can actually get it in a previous Elder Scrolls game, getting it in the Shivering Isles DLC in Oblivion. So it has a lore explanation, it belongs in the world, and it doesn't break your immersion, which is brilliant. It looks good, it looks awesome, it looks premium, it looks more than just your average free mod that you would find. It looks better quality, it looks high quality, which obviously you would expect from something that you pay for. Is it fun to use? Yes, it's definitely fun to use. The mixture of enchantments just makes it feel different every time you shoot it, which is fantastic. It genuinely is a blast to use, and of course it's got a relatively decent damage rating, which makes it usable, and obviously you can temper it to make it even more powerful, so it is definitely fun to use. But the downside of this mod is the quest kind of sucks. It's just your average go somewhere, kill some bandits and fetch it. Not much imagination to it, which is annoying considering that the bow is actually more expensive than the staff, but we'll get onto the staff in a minute. And again, that's another down point on this mod, is that it is expensive. The bow is more than the staff if you were to buy them separately. So overall I will give the bow 3 stars. Right, now let's talk about the Staff of Sheogorath. The staff is lore friendly, it is something that exists in the Elder Scrolls universe, it has a lore explanation, it was created by a Daedric prince, and it does exist in the Elder Scrolls universe, and it won't break your immersion. The aesthetics, again, it looks awesome, just like the bow. It looks really cool, it looks intricate, it looks detailed, it looks high quality, as you would expect from something that you pay for. Is it fun to use? 100%. Just launching this thing at a group of enemies and watching them all go stiff and fall over is actually quite funny, and it is genuinely really powerful and fun to use. But of course the only issue with it being that there is a bug where when they fall over and they're paralysed you can't damage them, which is really frustrating and is a down mark on this mod. Of course the mod also comes with a quest, which is brilliant. It's sort of like a little treasure hunt type thing, and it's definitely a lot more interesting than the average Creation Club quest you get where you just go and get it. This one, there's a little bit of a story behind it and it's a bit more interesting, which is a massive plus point on this Creation Club mod. So overall, I'm going to give the staff 4 stars, taking into account its lore friendliness. It looks good, it's fun to use, it comes with a great quest. I would have given it 5 stars if it wasn't for the bug with the damage, which is really annoying. Okay, so overall I'm going to give this mod pack 4 stars, because I think if you buy the 2 mods together in the mod pack, it obviously massively discounts the bow, which I think makes it a little bit more worth it when you consider that you're getting 2 awesome mods. I wouldn't buy the bow on its own because it's really expensive and it's not that great. I would definitely buy the staff on its own because it's really good and it's a little bit cheaper than the bow. But if you want both of them, I would definitely go for the dual mod pack. If not, then just get the staff. Okay, so that now takes us to the end of the video. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. I just want to quickly say a massive thank you to everyone that's subscribed. We're now over 100 subscribers, which to be honest I didn't think I would even get to, so it is a brilliant feeling to see that you guys are enjoying what I'm uploading and subscribing to see more, which is just a fantastic feeling, and it's motivating me to hopefully make some more videos in the new year and sort of start uploading them more regularly. So I'm just going to leave you with a compilation of me taking down Fort Frostmoth with Ruin's Edge and the Staff of Sheogorath. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you really liked it, then hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Textbook example. I will send you off in style. You're brainless.
All troops repel the invaders! Show no mercy! Repel the invader!
I seem to be burning. I got this one. No.